First, I'd like to thank all of you who support and are there for your loved ones who have gone through a stroke. Um, there's not enough recognition that goes out to you. And as a seven-time stroke survivor, you just have no idea how greatly appreciated it is to have somebody there. Um, and in this video, I would like to cover a couple things. First, if you're with somebody who's gone through a stroke, um, they will not be the same person they used to be um, once they recover. There's been neurological damage that has been done, and the brain has been damaged, and in spite of all the treatments they go through and medications they've been given, and in spite of everything, they will not be the same. Um, there's going to be some changes. So, um, as a caregiver, or if you are in a relationship with somebody, you have a tough decision to make. Um, you have to decide if you can put up with the changes that are going to take place, and there are going to be many obstacles and many hurdles, and not many people are cut out for that. I can tell you that a stroke survivor is his harshest critic, his worst enemy, and he is probably the hardest on himself of anybody else out there. No matter what the doctors tell him, a stroke survivor will always think and always believe that when he's having good days that he's going to recover and he's going to be back to his old self. And that's simply not the case. It's not going to happen. Um, and you've got to prepare yourself for that. He's going to be different. There's going to be limitations as to what he or she can do. No matter how well they recover, there's going to be a lot of limitations. And you have to prepare yourself for that. And you have to understand that not only is this person's life changed, but yours as well. Um, and the stroke survivor needs all the support they can get, and that's their best chance at recovering as best as they can. If you cannot fully be there for that person, um, then I suggest you take a good look at the situation and evaluate what's best for you. I was in that situation myself, and married and family, and it didn't work out. I fell into that situation where she just couldn't deal with the constant doctor visits, constantly in the hospital. It was just too overwhelming, and she wanted the old me back. I couldn't be back, and it caused a lot of stress. Stress is not what's needed for a caregiver, um, and it hampers their recovery. Once I got out of that situation, I noticed my recovery started improving once I got a better support group. Some of the things you can do to help should you choose to stand by that person. You want to be prepared and understand they will not be that person you used to know, but you need to adapt to the changes that are going to happen. Um, they're going to have memory loss, which is quite common. I have that terribly. I get used to writing notes, have them write lots of notes. It's the only way. They're going to insist upon trying to use their memory, think they can just remember everything. Um, doesn't work. I still lose days of the week, even when I lose the day of the week. I lose. I can't remember names very well. I struggle with a lot of things. I have to constantly write notes, and sometimes even that doesn't help. You just need to be there to reassure that person. I can tell you that this person who suffered a stroke is their worst nightmare because they desperately want to be the person they used to be. Um, and you just need to be there for them and understand that they're not going to be. You may want them back, but you're going to have to accept them as they are, and they, over time, with a good support group, can regain a lot of what they lost and still be most of what they used to be, but with limitations. Um, but they won't fully ever recover, no matter what. But you can't tell a stroke survivor that because in their mind they believe that they will be back to their old selves, and they will desperately try to get back. I still do after 7 strokes. I still believe that I can get back to the person I used to be, and I know deep down that it will never happen. Um, but I've got a tremendous support group now, and that is huge in my recovery, um, which is a daily thing. Um, I think anybody that supports and is there for someone who suffered a stroke should be commended for that. It just shows so much love and devotion, and just it's so underappreciated. And I want to thank all of you who do that, because as a stroke survivor, um, we don't often thank you guys enough for all that you do. And we know that we couldn't make it as far as we have without your love and support. And a key thing in our recovery process that I can help you with is the mind. Um, Keeping the mind busy, whether it be simple, start out with simple crossword puzzles, math games, something to keep the mind occupied and working. Do not let the mind sit still. You want to keep the mind busy. Um, get a pet. Um, I found that when I got a dog, um, that helped me tremendously. He turned out to be a service dog for me in the long run, which was even a better benefit. But it gave me something to focus on other than my stroke. gave me something to take care of. It gave me responsibility, um, because you lose a lot of that after suffering a stroke. So there's a lot of little things you can do. Hobbies are good. Try to find a hobby for somebody who suffered a stroke. Get them involved in small activities. Um, but be patient with them, um, and reassure them that it's going to be okay, because they are going to be hard on themselves and get frustrated a lot. Um, and it happens quite a bit, and it happens a lot with me, and my support group just reassures me and lets me know that everything is okay, and I could not do it without the tremendous support group I have. Um, so thank you for you caregivers out there. Keep doing what you're doing, but also you have to make a decision if you want to be with that person who suffered a stroke. If you can't give yourself 100%, then nobody's going to blame you if you back out, because it is a tough task to do, and I have no animosity to what happened to me. Um, Things just happen, and sometimes in the long run it's for the best, and I see that now. Um, but thank you again, all you caregivers. Not enough thanks and praise go to you. Um, if you like my channel, please subscribe below. Feel free to leave any comments. Hit like. I will be making more videos um, about strokes, about ways you can help stroke survivors, um, some other tips you can use um, in helping them. Uh, Keeping them busy is number one. Making lists, write lots of things down, make notes, write things on calendars. Do not trust their memory, because that is not going to work. But thank you again. Please subscribe to my channel. I hope you like it. I will be making more videos here real soon. And I hope to hear from you. And I will answer back if anybody has any questions. Thank you.